Your life prepares you for what your future is going to bring. Every bad situation, every mistake, it's to prepare you for the future. People that work with me have learned along the way that Robin is probably the quickest way to get a response. I'm so used to hearing Rihanna, Rihanna, Rihanna that if my assistant, she says Rihanna 10 times, if she says Robin once, I automatically look around because I feel like it's my mom or my aunt or my cousin or somebody that knows me. I'm a very loyal person, and my friends know that. I mean, that's without that, really, there's no trust, and if you can't trust people, what is life, really? with doubts all the time.
I love what I do, I really do. And I love the experiences that I have and the people that I get to meet and the people that I make happy. That's what rings truer to me.
Tonight, the show was incredible. We're in Los Angeles, and it's my first time headlining my first tour in the United States, so it's a big deal, and to see the way LA responded was kind of exciting. Well, Eminem, I actually got the call from them, and you know, it's something that, you know, we've both experienced, you know, on different sides, different ends of the table, and it just was authentic. It was real. It was believable for us to do a record like that, and it's also something that needed to be done. And the way he did it was so clever. You know, he pretty much just broke down the cycle of domestic violence, and it's something that a lot of people don't have a lot of insight on. So this song was really, it's really a powerful song. Right now, I am super busy. My hands are so full with so many different projects that we have coming up. We're working on a new album. We're also about to start filming a movie really soon. And we're touring. 777 is a tour that we came up with while we were landing on a private jet one day in between making the album, and we just decided we wanted to do a 7-show tour in 7 countries in 7 days and do it on a 777 plane and take press and fans and family and friends and the band and everybody, some people at the label, you know, and it's gonna be, I think, a really rock and roll week. We're not gonna know our names by the time we get back because we're gonna be so exhausted. It's real life, and a lot of the times people are so hypocritical in the way they live their lives and the way they perceive other people's lifestyles. Unapologetic, it's definitely, it speaks for the demeanor of the album. Everything is raw, it's honest, and it's a truth that you can't apologize for. It's my truth, and that's just it. Diamonds is a song that can be a love song, or it can be, like this song, when I first heard it, I connected to my grandma right away. You know, because we like to believe that the stars are our angels looking down on us and shining on us, and that took me right there. But it's also a beautiful love song, and it can definitely work like that. As a matter of fact, it works pretty well in that way.
Being famous or being a public figure, it does lend itself to things that are a little more uncomfortable, but really it's just at a bigger magnitude. We go through the same exact things to different extremes sometimes, but I feel like a lot of the things that people go through in their real life, I go through in my real life, in front of the world, sometimes a lot more than I would feel comfortable with.
There's some days I wake up and it's like, I want to hide sometimes. Like, just, is there one island where there's no paparazzi, like, where nobody gives a shit? Like, is there one place like that? And I think about that a lot because, you know, especially when I was making Unapologetic, I would go to the studio every day, and paparazzi would follow me from my house to the studio, to eat, to studio, back to my house, and they hung out there until 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and came back to meet me at my house the next day to go back to the studio. And after a while, it felt like it was too much. I wanted to just work and focus on my work, and I have to do with this.
I love designing. I love creating. Creating is something that, you know, a creative person, we love putting out creative ideas and anything that comes to mind. And whether that's through music or fashion or movies, you get to, it's just all these different outlets that you get to play with, which is exciting for me.
I wanted to really learn from the bottom up and earn my way and do little roles in the background until I really feel like I could, or I've earned the right to star in a movie. It's a whole different world. I have so much respect for actors and actresses and directors. I mean, the whole industry of it.
This year we kind of left a little room to play in other playing fields like movies, acting, fashion. I'm getting into fashion a lot more, really spearheading it as a designer.
Every woman needs to feel sexy and fun, and women love to shop. Women don't think I'm a certain size so I can't shop. Like, women enjoy going out and finding something that's fun and flirty and looks good on their size and their body type, and I don't want anybody to ever feel excluded. That's been a part of my brand, and we've approached that through beauty. We're never going to change anything when it comes to lingerie. This goal is just to raise as much money as we possibly can, to make a big enough impression where people trust the work that we do with our foundation and the funds and the donations. I want people to see that how long we've been doing this and how much there is to do, but I can't do it all alone. And so tonight it's all about getting people to support. I'm always really proud of the success of this foundation. I mean, you start with a dream and a hope and a will to do better for the people that can't do for themselves, and you only hope that people will have the same passion as you or will feel the desire to donate to the cause. And it's been a wonderful experience, and every single year it's been growing and evolving, and the causes are just, I mean, there are more things that we support now than we thought that we were going to support from the beginning. She would absolutely be proud. I mean, my grandmother, she came from nothing, and she always was making sure every single grandchild had something. Like, and she has a lot of grandchildren, but we all had Sunday school dresses to go to church. She only bought us church clothes, of course, but she had a way of always finding a way to give back to everyone.
The Navy needs new music, Rihanna.
Oh, girl, who sent you? I'm like, where they at?